entertaining universe. So today's vlog may seem boring to a lot of you, and it may seem entertaining to others. So what I'm going to talk about today is movies that they have made into theme park rides. I'm going to list all of the movies that have been made into theme park rides, whether it's Universal Studios, whether it's Disneyland, whether it's California Adventure, whether it's Disney World, whatever theme park you decide to visit at some point, whether it's here in California or it's in Florida. These movies have pre-existed their rise. Now, I'm not saying all of these movies, have. There may be a ride that was made before the film was released. I'm not saying. I don't really know when all of these films were released or when the rides were built. But I'm just saying there may be some rides that predate the movie that was made based on that ride. Like, for example, I think Pirates of the Caribbean was made right around the same time the first one was released. Or maybe it was made before that. I can't remember all the details, but... So, there's an example. Pirates of the Caribbean film made into a theme park ride. Haunted Mansion film made into a theme park ride. Or maybe it was the theme park ride before. I don't know. The Jungle Cruise. The ride really came before the movie that was just made. Indiana Jones film came first, then the ride. Aladdin. Even though I don't know if that's a ride technically, I think it's just a show inside Disneyland. Or if it still even exists in Disneyland, that was a movie before the whatever it is that happened in there. And then Star Wars. That ride was built after the films. Anything Marvel related probably happened. Well, Guardians of the Galaxy happened first. Then they changed the ride over to that. So technically, the movie did come first in that. There's the Web Slingers ride based on the Spider-Man films. And Universal, the Transformers ride. I don't know when that happened or how that happened, but the movie was made into a theme park ride. Same with Jurassic Park. It was Jurassic Park, and then they changed it over to Jurassic World because that's what the new films are. Then you've got Secret Life of Pets, movie into theme park ride. Minions, movie, theme park ride. And that, I don't know if that's the correct order, and then Potterland. That was way after all of those films were done. Because they didn't start building that ride or that section in the one in California until 2015, which was 4 years after the final film was released. So there's that. And then The Simpsons, there were a couple of Simpsons films, but it was mostly a TV show. It's still a TV show after 32 years. I think they're going to start their 33rd year pretty soon. Or 33rd season. So there's that ride. And then there's maybe a few other rides that I'm probably forgetting that are, that were movies first or that are part of, how the theme park ride is, made and stuff like that. So that's what I wanted to discuss in today's vlog is that, all of these, rides are based on movies. Whether it's Disney that released it or whether it's Universal that released it. And there's still, so many more rides that could be made or so many more movies that Disney makes or that Universal makes that could be turned into a ride at some point. I'm not saying there's going to be enough land for that. I'm just saying that's what I realize is that there are rides. Most rides are based on films. Not all, but most of the rides that are in Disneyland, California Adventure, Cars, another film that was made into a theme park ride. Monsters Inc. ride in Disneyland, California Adventure, and it was a film before that. there's just so many films that they put into their theme parks, and yet there's probably still so many more that they want to make in the future. And who knows what's going to happen with that. Finding Nemo, it was from the submarine ride, was a film before that. There's just so many rides that are, made into or have been films or could still be made into films. Like, I think they're working on a Matterhorn film, but I could be wrong on that. And there's just other rides that exist in the Winnie the Pooh. That was a short film, or maybe it was a longer film, but that's been made into a ride. Bug's Life was a film before it became the ride. So there's just so many things that have been made into rides from films, and that's what's important that you take away from this vlog. And I may have missed a couple films that were made into rides at Disneyland, California Adventure, Universal Studios, whether it's in California or whether it's in Florida. There's Disney World, all of that stuff. So, anyways, that's all I wanted to discuss today. So, I've got one birthday today, and that is, I want to wish Nick Kaswani a happy birthday today. And that's it for birthdays today. So, I will see you tomorrow with a brand spanking new vlog, and ciao. Bye-bye.